welcome to Limerick, the ancient city on the banks of the Shannon, founded in the year 812. Well, I've had a lovely afternoon in the city, exploring its sights and its history, but I think the Shannon was the star of the show. The 1916 memorial was erected by public subscription between 1931 and 1956, and it includes a statue of Colbert, after whom Limerick Station is named. Anyway, after a good night's sleep, it was an early start the following morning, with a short walk to Limerick Colbert at sunrise. Limerick Station was opened in 1858 to serve the Waterford and Limerick Railway, and the frontage does appear to be little changed from that time, although the approach area has been recently repaved. There's an accessible ramp to my right, but I'll just go up these steps. Just like we saw at Galway, the station at Limerick appears to have ticket facilities for both trains and buses, as the bus station adjoins the railway station, and there are ticket machines for both, to the left and to the right. I think the main concourse will be excellent once the redevelopment is completed. As I have a little time to wait, there's time for a double espresso and a look at our route for today. We'll set off in a southeasterly direction towards Limerick Junction, but we'll go round the Limerick Junction direct curve and not quite hit the station. And then it's northeast we go through Turles, Templemore, Ballybrophy, Portlaoise, Newbridge, and finally into Dublin Heuston. The distance today is about 175 kilometres or 109 miles, and we're scheduled to take 2 hours and 17 minutes. Right, we're being called forward for the train, and the 0740 awaits us on platform 2. The sun's still coming up, so we should get some lovely views as we head on to Dublin. Well, our ride for today is a Class 22,000 diesel multiple unit. These were built by Hyundai Rotem in South Korea between the years of 2007 and 2012. With a top speed of 160 km per hour, these are the main workhorses of Irish intercity trains. Right, let's hop on board and take a walk through the train whilst it's fairly quiet. These Class 22,000s are standard class throughout, and this coach has mainly table seating, and with the leather upholstery the cabin does look excellent. At the end of the cabin, near the cafe, is the accessible area. The cafe is all shuttered, as at the time of recording Irish Rail does not offer catering on any intercity services. And on our left, just after the cafe, is the accessible toilet. My seat is one of the very few airline seats in the coach, and my name is on the reservation display. Right, let's have a look. Well, legroom is okay for standard class, and the tray table is functional. And there's plenty of space in the overhead racks, and the lighting and ambience, yeah, it's fine. These are the same leather seats I rode from Dublin to Galway, so I know they have excellent comfort and support. And for me, the key to comfort on a train seat is always having good lumbar support. In fact, it's a very nice seat indeed. And to my left, there's 2 3-pin plugs and 2 USB charge points. So overall, Irish Rail have a pretty good standard class offering. And we depart on time at 0740. At the platform end stands a Class 071 diesel. They've been in service for 46 years. Limerick used to have a branch line to the Irish cement factory. These old wagons here are throwbacks to those days. And soon we're travelling southeast along the single track line towards Limerick Junction. Let's just enjoy this lovely Irish morning. We've been tracking the N24 Limerick to Tipperary Road pretty much all the way. So as we approach Limerick Junction, we'll actually avoid the station and sweep around Limerick Junction direct curve to head out northeast to Dublin. And as we follow the curve, the sun swings to the other side of the train. And now we've joined the Dublin-Cork main line, and we can enjoy the smoother ride and a higher line speed of up to 160 km per hour. The station at Turles was designed by architect Sancton Wood, who is also credited with the design of our destination station at Dublin Heuston. It used to be the junction station for the branch line to Clonmel, but this branch has been closed since 1967. Those arched windows on the station look wonderful, and there's no surprise that it's won Best Station awards in the past. Templemore is another beautiful stone-built station. Ballybroughy is the junction station for the alternative line to Limerick, which goes through Nenagh. The line to Nenagh and Limerick branches off north here before it swings back around to the southwest. Portlaoise is 55 minutes from Dublin, which makes it fairly commutable, so it looks like the trains are going to get a lot busier now. Guess it's time for a quick wander. Well, this service trolley space would be handy for buggies and the like, given that there's no catering, and there's also plenty of luggage racks. So let's check out the toilet. Well, it's got a reassuringly clear manual lock, and it's also reassuring to see that there is a panic alarm. The facilities here for soap, water and dryer were present and all correct. Oh, and you can have a shave if you like. Toilet paper all stocked. And it is the first service for this set of the day. The toilet is clean and ready to go, some coat hooks and a baby changing facility. All in all, a good toilet. Well done, Irish Rail. And we pass through Portarlington without stopping, where we are joined by the line from Galway. And soon we're back close to the line speed limit. Newbridge in County Kildare makes our final stop. We're now only 30 minutes from Dublin. And isn't County Kildare looking lovely in the autumn sunshine? And we cross the Liffey, a river we'll meet again when we get to Dublin, of course. And as we're approaching Dublin, let's have a look at what this journey cost me. Well, I booked it through the Irish Rail app and I paid €14.99, which I think is a pretty fair deal for a 175km ride in an air-conditioned coach on a very comfortable leather seat. And when you also factor in what lovely views of Ireland we've enjoyed on this beautiful September morning, then I'm more than satisfied with my journey today on Irish Rail. We pull into Heuston just a couple of minutes late. And we're back to Dublin, Ireland's capital city. So I've just got to put my paper ticket through the reader and we'll be through the barriers. With that, we're into the concourse. And I'm back in Dublin, where I'll be continuing my travels. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this sunny little ride across from Limerick to Dublin. And if you have, then give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I release a new trip report every Friday. But for now, from outside Dublin Heuston station, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.